Oh, I'm so sorry. What's up, Laker fans? Can you guys hear me? I've just been babbling into my mic with it on mute. Just good stuff, Pete. Off to a great start. Uh, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Tonight is Lakers take on the Spurs, but I think that this is a an important game for the team, both from a spirit and from a wins and losses perspective. This is a winnable game, even though Lakers beat them not too long ago in San Antonio. It was a good game, and San Antonio is a solid team that I would say they're maybe even the slight favorite tonight, especially Lakers on second night of a back-to-back. Spurs have won 3 straight. So, important game, yeah. Thank you, GOAT. Thank you. Lots and lots to talk about on the Laker front. AJ, I do think that there's a version of this season that blows it up. I think that would be tragic and a great failure that it's been really 4 seasons since there's been kind of a supporting cast around LeBron and AD that were where if you looked at them and say, "Hey, you could pick any 2 stars in the league, give them this supporting cast, do they win the championship?" I don't think you could say yes after the 2021 the 2021 season. Yeah, the year after with Mark and all of them. That had team had great talent, didn't stay healthy, and obviously AD's injury. But since then, none of those non-LeBron AD supporting casts have been good enough to win a title with. And so, if we're at that point where, yeah, we're at a crossroads year for sure with the Lakers, and um, going to be some rough waters over the next 6 weeks. We'll see. I think we'll learn really a lot about this team over that stretch. I think that if they're flat out bad and can't tread water, I think that'll say a lot about what direction we go in. Good to see you, Seth, on Bluetooth. On Bluetooth. Good to see you, Seth, on YouTube, and you, Mr. Blue. Got those mixed up. What's up, Comfy Pineapple? Very curious to see if we get better vibes today. We are playing a team that is not nearly as good on offense as the Nuggets and the Suns are. So, uh, the Spurs offensively should help keep the Lakers in the game a bit. But yeah, we got Dalton in the starting lineup for Cam. I'm excited to see the all offense group just a little bit bigger, kind of is a recall back to the group that started this season, but with a little bit more size at the 2 spot. This was a group I'd been wanting to see for a bit. So should be a good start there. Last game, they went right at Dalton early on, tried to get him and Castle going up against each other in open space and changing direction. So I expect to see that again. But go Lakers, woo! Welcome, Ballin 88. Dr. Ocular, good to see you. George. George, I've heard that you will post kind of synopsis of the pod for a Lakers group that you're on Facebook. So thank you for doing that, keeping people up to speed. I really appreciate that. Goat. So in 23, that's a good question, right? We were the 13th seed, and they say, "Hey, we're going to make trades." That's not entirely about LeBron, though, right? They had $66 million in expiring salary, and they wanted to get long-term players for that. So within that, they didn't go after Kyrie, right? They went after guys in their 20s. They went after guys that were on, Rui with the salary coming into his second contract, uh, D'Lo, Vando, all guys kind of in their mid 20s, but not super expensive as well. And so, if there were, D'Lo is our only expiring contract right now, and I do expect the Lakers to want to make a move, but for one, I don't know what's out there that would warrant both of the firsts, and we don't have that much in terms of expiring salary. So I think the circumstances in 23 were just as much about long term and getting something for a massive expiring contract in Russ, rather than trying to sign guys in free agency, and we wouldn't have had nearly as much cap space with the rules. So I think it was more about that than anything that year. Totally agree, Seb. This is a don't switch anything lineup. It is a help off of your worst shooters, keep AD around the basket type of lineup. I think that if you go to this group, it is more conducive to actually what we saw last year in terms of what kind of defense we play. Even then, I'd love to see some zone looks. It'll be an adventure on the defensive end, and there are some things that you can work around, right? In terms of if Dalton is being ISO'd in space. Hey, we're going to send everybody to their left. And now we know everybody knows their job, at least when Dalton gets ISO'd in space, and Dalton can funnel in one direction. That's the type of stuff, though, that the Lakers need to make a choice if they want to be a serious team or not. All that is fine and dandy on paper, and we can theorize and, oh, this is what you're supposed to do when this happens. We all love basketball, right? And love doing that type of stuff. But there's a certain amount of engagement that is required to be like, okay, now Dalton's ISO'd in space. Now I'm doing this and that. That if you watch the games, there's just not that level of, all right, you do this, I do that. That if they want to be a serious team, they're going to have to start communicating. AD was talking about that on the defensive end yesterday after the game. Just they're not talking. They've got to take pride. That was the first thing that he said. So there are things they can do to mitigate the damage defensively with this crew. But yeah, I don't think they're going to switch. Although we'll see, we'll see. They are bigger. Um, we'll see how much that matters. Ren's 100%. He's taken a step back defensively to focus on offense. He's also not in the deep drop as much anymore. We're switching a lot more, which means he's out of the action in the middle of it in the first place. But even when he is, his rim protection hasn't been as good. I mean, he hasn't been a great transition defender in a minute. Uh, but yeah, he's definitely not the defender he was last year. Chenny, that's kind of my takeaway too of their deciding it's not where, and also it's November. This is where we're at, and part of it's about clocking wins where you can get them, and it doesn't make a difference if you lose by 30 or if you lose by 6. That's right, Seb. Yeah, Braun can still guard on ball, but his the days of him being unbelievable obviously are long gone. And from a help perspective, he's going to give you one effort, and that's going to be about it. Yeah, if at all, if at all. We're about to get started over here. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining me tonight. Hopefully, you can get back on the winning track. I have met a decent number of the Lakers Nation guys. Trevor and I met years ago. We talked not too long ago, so we just tipped off on Spectrum. Excited to see what we got here. I'm going to pause at the 11:50 mark. Dalton's getting ball pressured. Oh yeah, those are kind of hideous. Those jerseys. All right, going to go live in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, ball pressure on Dalton into AD. They're going to clear out a side for him. He faces up on Wemby. Back down, gives ground, swatted right back at him. AD's been trying to be a hammer. It's not working out great. CP3 guarded by Dalton up top. I actually like that matchup. Dalton's not going to get blown by really by CP3. Step out for three. Got a foul from AD, huh? Fouling the jump shooter. Come on, guys. Sorry, I'll call out a time and score. What's up, Arvin? Goody Joy, Apollo, good to see you. We get 3 free throws here. Champagny to the line. All right, Champagny gets all 3 free throws to go. Spurs take the early 3-0 lead. Gonna have Austin with it. Picked up by Castle in the backcourt. Dribbling low. Gets it across. Good pressure over to LeBron. Gonna set a ram screen for AD. He's gonna set a screen for Braun. That goes into a stack behind the back to Austin. Gonna take that 3. Misses that long. Dalton. Good box out by CP3. Boxed out Dalton. Outlet to Champagny. Middle to Wemby. Whips it over to AD. Good job getting back. Going the other way. LeBron. Oh, back to LeBron. Nice pass, Rui. Lays it up and in. Lakers on the board. 10:48 left. Advance pass to Champagny. Back over to CP3. Guarded by Dalton. Lakers switch that. Gonna have Dalton trying to front the post. Okay, at least we're fronting the post. That's good. Gonna try to get the touch on the elbow. Yep. Dalton versus Wemby. Ball reversal. Champagny 3. Misses that. AD gets the rebound. Braun spryly out of the backcourt. Good pace. Gonna take a quick long 2. Misses that. Wemby with the rebound. 10:20 left. Dribbling up against AD. Takes that long 3 and hits it. 6-2 Spurs. Advance pass up to AD. Over to LeBron. 2-man game. Clearing out that side. Lobs it up. Gets knocked away. Not a great choice. Wemby's going to get to those. Bad pass by Braun. Trailer 3. No, shot fake. Wemby lobs it up. Kind of an awkward play. Castle crashes. Corner 3 for Barnes. Nothing but net. Quick 9-2 start. Lakers just 2 points on the board. Ball gets knocked away. Got to be careful of that Wemby there. Pokes it away again. Dalton tumbling and stumbling. All right. Got a cutter. Braun kicks out. Dalton open up top. Knocks it down. Clear as day. Let's go. Get that kid some shots. 9:15 left. CP3 with it. Guarded by Rui. Lakers are switching. Nice pass. Good connected pass out to Castle. Misses that short. Wemby with the rebound. Castle with it. Hesitation move on AD. Drives. Good defense. AD with the rebound. Outlet over to Rui. Up the wing. Dalton with it up top. Taking the 3. Misses that long. Not a great shot. But AD had inside position with a dunk. Let's go. Lakers down 9-7. 8:40 left. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Champagny drives that. Gets a layup over Dalton. 11-7. 8:23 left. Up top to Braun. Step, drive, kick, swing. Dalton, 3. Let's go. That's 2 for him. 11-10. 8:09 left. Dalton fronts the post. Oh, get a foul call. Damn, I thought he got that clean. Yeah, offense is totally different. I mean, going from Cam to Dalton, 8:05 left. Lakers down one. Wemby with Dalton guarding him. Slaps the hand away. Whips it middle to Castle. Great weak side pass. CP3 all day to shoot it. Misses it short. Get the rebound on the weak side. Braun does. Jog out of the backcourt with the skip over to Rui. Nice pass. Rack that, Rui. Let's go. Gets there. Going to go to the line. Good take. Help him up. Yeah, Rui has always been tradable. Tradable. I agree. I think the Lakers are slightly higher on Rui than I am, but I don't think he's untradeable necessarily. But I think he would be behind D'Lo and Gabe in terms of their like who they would like to trade. I don't think they're on the same tier in that respect. All right, baseline drive. Rui bumps him. Going to send him to the line. Is it going to be side out? That should be a shot, but said he was behind the plane. All right, going to be side out. All right. Inbound to Champagny, back to CP3. Guarded by Dalton. Rui double, swing. Austin, good defense. Back pressure. Champagny goes over the top. Nice shot. It's a tough floater. Good advance pass over to Rui. Back up to Austin. Two-man game. They switch that. Ball reversal to LeBron. They switch that. Going to get a foul on a hold. Should we be doubling Wemby? Should we be doubling Wemby if Dalton is guarding him? I don't know. Get a hold on as Austin tries to rack that. I'm not familiar. I know that Wemby isn't, exactly a post guy, but I think that's part of how you double is with two smaller guys and leave AD out of it. But yeah, I think there's an argument to be made to let him score one-on-one if he can. Austin with the floater, misses that. Good corner crash from Rui, taps it back to half court. Dalton tracks it down over to LeBron. 7 minutes left. Over to Dalton, faces up. Oh, that's a tough shot. Doesn't matter though. Nothing but net. My goodness, that kid can shoot. All right. Mid-range jumper, front rim by Wemby. Austin with it. Out of the backcourt. Back to Dalton. Another one. Oh, misses it. Front rim. Oh, off of Dalton's hands. Damn. That was straight as a string, but just missed a little bit short. Dalton is firing away, and the Lakers need this juice. The Lakers need, he's got a high usage. You can, keep going to him on a team where so much of the story is our two best players don't run a whole heck of a lot, and they are getting their butts kicked in their minutes together. A big part of that is play the guys next to them that can really run, but can also provide a little bit of offensive punch that they've been lacking. I love the Malik Monk comparison. Yeah, totally agree. He's got to have 15 shots a game. There are some nights where it's going to be a 4 for 15. That'll happen, but he opens things up for everybody else in ways that I've been saying it since this summer, and I know that it's hard to move a rookie, especially a non-lottery pick, up the ranks of your team this far that early. Even still, it's super early in the season, but he needs to be sort of in the center of a lot of the Lakers' offensive plans if the team wants to reach its ceiling and work around some of the defensive stuff. But he's too important to the team on offense to not play and to not be a real featured component of it. Absolutely. Props to JJ for that and for not sticking. We're on our third try of a starting lineup where the original one is like, it's okay for getting through the season. I think they had a +7 net rating. They were good, but there were also times where it's like, yeah, if we want to win deeper, we need to find a better look. And maybe that isn't on this team, but I do appreciate the looking for it, right? Not being like, this we'll get around to it. We'll get there. And then 50 games into the year, you make the change to the thing that everybody's been screaming for since game 4. Like that's how you end up getting closer to your ceiling is working through your problems and working through the, hey, we tried this, but we're going to try that now and seeing what works and what doesn't. Oh, Chenny, you're dying for some Traore? Love me some Traore. I think he's a bench guy. I don't think that he's not a starter, but I do think that he can be a bench guy fairly soon. And on a team that doesn't run very much, Lord knows that he would be extremely helpful. But I think there are just some guys ahead of him in the pecking order. And part of it too is he is a 5 and a 4's body. And yeah, I understand why some coaches might not slot him. I would play him, right? But he's sort of some coaches he would be lower, I think, on their pecking order. Pass over to Champagny, 6:15 left. Gonna attack. All right. Dalton forces the travel. Austin with it. Lakers up 1, 6:10 left. Got Cam into the game. First sub in for Braun. I like this. Over to Dalton. Ball reversal up top. Gonna enter into the post to AD. See if he can go to work. Drive kick. Rui shot fake. Pull up. Midi. Good basketball. Lakers up 3. I like this rotation. All right. Over to Champagny. Rui guarding Wemby in the post. They clear out a side. They go over the top. Misses it way long. Dalton gets the hard carom over to Austin, guarded by Champagny. Getting a screen from AD. They switch that. Going to get AD at the free throw line. Their post entries to the free throw line have been awful this year. And a lot of those have been like just back-footed type of passes where it's not established that the post seal it's just like you're not supposed to pass the ball before the seal is established, and they do it over and over again. Yep, Austin does do that a lot. Exactly, Godlock. It's one of those things where it's like it's easy to say, "Oh, have fewer turnovers per game." But if you watch the games, several of them are like totally unforced errors that are concentration and focus as much as anything. AD wins the tip, sort of. Nah, goes the other way. Cam can't track it down. Gonna be Spurs ball. I don't know if Gabe's out of there or if Max is out of there. I would guess Max is out of the rotation, but we'll see. That wasn't the case, and it wasn't the case last game, right? They played both of them and Cam, so gonna have D'Lo in next dead ball under the elbow to Collins. AD with his hands up, good stuff. He switches up top. Keldon Johnson looking to rack that layup. Good defense by Dalton. AD clears the rebound. Going the other way, 4:50 left. Inverted screen. They switch that. AD dribbles it off of his foot. Picks his dribble back up over to Austin. Goes around the screen, turns the corner, whips it out to Cam, swing. Dalton, another swing. Rui attacks it, goes back right, spins back around, and can't get the roll. AD battling for it. Great hands to save that. Back out to Austin. Fading three, swish. Nice shot. Great work by Anthony Davis on the offensive glass. Incredible hands there to keep that alive. Good passing read. Back out, 19-13. Ball over to Johnson. Again, Lakers switching. Oh, Rui almost gets it. Going to have to help him. Back out. Corner three. Ah, damn. Went for that steal. Didn't get it. Led to the open corner three. Good engagement, though, by the Lakers. 56 left. Dalton fakes. Going the other way. Hands it off to Cam. Up top to AD. Back over to Dalton. All the way, the kid. Let's go. Dunks it home. Constant motion by Dalton. This is exactly what I mean, like working the sequence. That's exactly it right there. Lakers up 5. Dalton in double figures, I think. He's up to 10. Austin checked his feet. That was dope. Great curl. Exactly how you read the defense. Dalton and Rui going out. 2 wing finishers have themselves a good shift. All right, so in the game for the Lakers, we got D'Lo, Cam, Austin, Max, and AD. Small group with good defense by Max, though. Slides his feet, forces the turnover. Vassell. So yeah, small group around AD. Going to need him to really hold it down on the interior and on the glass. Max in triple threat, trying to get the ball into AD, battling Collins for position. Down to 8 on the shot clock. Faces up, goes middle, puts a hand in his throat, turns around, rattles in the jumper. Let's go. 7-point lead for the Lakers. Going to have a timeout. 3:03 left in the first. Good start for the Lakers. Yes, he did, Alex. He absolutely got I thought he got him right in the throat. Yeah, see? Isn't that interesting, Goat, that Rui and Braun are almost always either in the game at the same time or out of the game at the same time? Yeah, I see that, Goat, about giving the Braun groups more size. I think also they should have. I'm guessing Koloko gets the backup 5 minutes. There's a group with LeBron, Gabe, D'Lo, Rui, and Koloko. Oh no, Dalton and Koloko. That has really good numbers in a small sample. That has a similar personality to the group that I loved at the start of the second quarter earlier this year. That I could see them going to that. One of the things with LeBron is if you put him next to a 5 that really runs the floor well, those are the guys that who his numbers are pretty good next to. And so I do like Koloko in that respect. Thomas Bryant. Yep. Dalton did have a long stretch. It's good to see too. He is very much a starter in my opinion, like in the respect that how his game is built. Like I think he's built to play 35 minutes and get up 15 to 20 shots. Like yeah, I think he's built for high volume, long shifts. You're talking about defensively, Seb. The AD's been a little deeper on the DHOs. It's easier against the Spurs than it is against Phoenix or even Denver, but for sure. Yeah. All right. Gonna be back at it. Have LeBron back in the game. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. This is earlier. This is from earlier. Huh. It's an odd view. Good sub, Keezy. Thank you. All right, back at it. 2:55 left. Vassell guarded by Max. Lakers switch that. Got Max, Cam, Austin, D'Lo, and AD. 6 on the shot clock. Austin sliding his feet. Vassell over the top, misses it long. AD clears the rebound. Now, part of the reason of having this group, this smaller group, is that you can slide your feet and stay in front a little bit better. Floater in the paint by D'Lo. Nice job snaking that. Good pace. Lakers up 9. Good quarter so far. Let's keep it up. Lakers need a win. Drive that. Goes over the top of Austin. Too easy. Austin's got to meet him up higher on that rotation, because if he's just jumping off 2 feet right next to the rim, it's easy to just go over the top. We will have LeBron back in next dead ball. Lakers up 7. 2:06 left. Over to D'Lo up top. Going to get that ball screen again. Leads AD. What a shot, and one. D'Lo threw it ahead a little bit and kind of passed AD open, as Darius likes to say. But he threw that kind of behind his head on that shot. Just flipped it up and in. Incredible shot. And AD swishes the free throw, and the Lakers are up 10. D'Lo on the ball. Yo-yos it up and down. Jones does. Over to Champagny. Close out by LeBron. Max with the rebound at the free throw line. Dribbles it up court. Lobs it over the top and throws it directly out of bounds. Max's passing is rough. 1:37 left. Vassell with it, guarded by Max. Over to Wemby. Back cut. Max stays with him. D'Lo switches out into the pocket. Really good inverted screen right there. Good way of beating a switch. D'Lo with pace into the middle. Floats it over the top. Up and in. Nice shot. Really good quick attack by D'Lo right there. Spurs advance it. Back out. Good transition defense by the Lakers. Deep 3 by Wemby. Keep going, AD. Let's go. Misses everything. Lakers ball up 30-20. All right, Bron with pace. Getting into Wemby's chest. Bumps him off. Into the pocket. Throws it away. Gonna get a kick ball. Woo, got lucky there. Bron inbounds to AD. Less than a minute left. That high ball screen. Slowly around there. Knocks it off on LeBron's leg. I think they're going to reverse that call. They knock that off of LeBron's knee. Yeah, they're going to call that the other way. That's a play where LeBron is coming off of those screens too slowly to actually get the opportunity, which is for him to score at the rim. The DeAndre Jordan pass. I remember that one. Over to Vassell. Out of Wemby's reach, which is hard to do. D'Lo with a breakaway. Throw it down, D'Lo. Nope, lays it up. And Lakers get a 2-for-1 as Wemby slowly timbers to the ground. There's a slow motion tumble. Lakers are up 12. Oh, rattles it home. Nice shot by Vassell over Max's closeout, 32-23. Lakers going to hold it for the last shot. D'Lo with it. Steps back, looking more like himself, but misses a little long. Great rebound by AD. Tough Oh, almost got that. Almost got that jumper as he falls into the front row. Good quarter basketball by the Lakers. Take a 9-point lead into the second quarter. Thought every lineup looked natural playing with each other. Even those AD with the four guards groups that we bristle at, if you actually look at their numbers, they've been pretty good this year. Looking for a bang out on that D'Lo breakaway, but alas. Get a good shift from AD there. Let's go around the box score, see what thought his hands in that shift. He made some catches and hit that shot over his head. 7 and 7 with 3 offensive rebounds, 3 assists as well. Dalton, the first Laker in double figures with 10. I'm guessing we'll see Gabe and Koloko as we come back here, but we will see. Austin played a long shift, played a 10-minute shift. Dalton at 8:22. Rui at 8:22 as well. Lakers shot 13 of 23 from the field. 3 of 7 from 3. They shot just 9 threes in the first half last game. Coming back here. Yeah, I would like to see Rui with these groups as well. We'll see what we come out with here. Whenever there's a lineup change in the starting lineup, there are always secondary effects, obviously, in the bench groups. So try to pay close attention to who the five are at each of the kind of landmark spots. So here we got D'Lo, Max, Cam, Koloko, and LeBron. Dribbling up top, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Koloko switched out on Barnes. Dribbling, 5 seconds left. Goes middle. Koloko gets his hands up, gets the block. Totally had Barnes shut down that possession. D'Lo behind his back gets middle, steps through over the top. Look at D'Lo getting to the rack and making his little overhand floaters, and good start by him. 11-point lead. 11:20 left. LeBron switches out onto CP3. They attack D'Lo's chest. Misses it long though. Castle gets his own. Deflection by LeBron. Koloko knocks it away. Let's go, Lakers. Oh, come on, Cam. Cam's hands are. He's got a little bit of a. For as good as he is at creating deflections, he's got some butterfingers. All right. Into Wemby. Matched up on LeBron. Gonna drop step there. Get the dunk. Yeah, I totally lost LeBron with that move. Right. LeBron reestablishes up court over to Max. Turns the corner. Good decision to pull back there. Back to D'Lo. 6 on the shot clock. Max thinking about it. Hemmed up. 3 on the shot clock. Gonna have to go. Turn around, fade away. Knocks it down. He's oddly very good at that shot. That little turnaround jumper. Good shot. Back up to 11. 10:20 left. Cam on CP3. Into the post to Wemby, guarded by Koloko. Clearing out aside by the 3-point line. Cam with the double. Dig it out, Cam. Dig it out, Cam. Knocks it away. Gets the steal. Good work. 10:08 left. Over to LeBron. Advancing into the front court. Lakers going middle. Pulls up. Long 2. Misses wide left. Ugh. 10 minutes left. Castle out of the backcourt. Top to Wemby. Into the pocket. Throws it ahead. Going to have a hold by Koloko there. That hit the backboard. Yes, it did. I saw that on the overhead view. It looked like it went in clean. Wow. Yeah, that was a bad shot by LeBron. He's taken several, like, kind of punting a possession over the last few, I should say. LeBron, nice block. Beautiful defense by Bron. Over to Max in the middle of the floor. Back to Cam. Trailer 3 misses a little long. Look at the bench up and clapping. We're looking like a real basketball team. Over to CP3. The top 3 misses that long. Good closeout by Cam. Airball. Max with the weak side rebound over to LeBron. 9:22 left. Lakers up 11. Pull up 3 by LeBron. Misses that one too. Come on, Bron. Get back on defense at least. Don't let the ball get past you. Come on. Gonna give up something at the rim because we're not getting back. Need more engagement from LeBron. All right. Gonna have Gabe and Rui coming back. I think that leaves us with the group that I like. Although Dalton, I think, is also in the group I'm thinking of. Yeah, sorry, folks, getting our first Gabe minutes. I think he came in around the 9-minute mark of the second quarter yesterday, too. Yep, been back to a 10-man rotation. Same was true in the last game. I think part of the reason I think Max plays with those AD groups because they're so small outside of AD that um, they need his rebounding. 9-point game. D'Lo with a clean look. Let's go. Really good to see D'Lo. Is this going to be his first 20-point game of the year? Lakers up 12, 8:46 left. Hands it off. Going the other way. Let's go. All right. Skip over to LeBron. Throws it away. Damn. LeBron's pissed off. I don't know if it's at Rui or at himself, but it was looked out of reach to me. Bron over to CP3, guarded by Koloko. Wemby guarded by Gabe. Get this man some help. Corner, Castle chases him off the line. Euro step. Gabe's going to pick up the foul. It certainly would, Chenny. D'Lo getting back to just his normal level of shooting. Really, the offense has been struggling. The simplest explanation has been the two best perimeter shot creators in LeBron and AD, or LeBron and D'Lo, um, have been struggling in their own way. D'Lo with his shot and LeBron with his passing. All right, Lakers up 11. Screen over to LeBron. Stinks the pick and roll. Fades away. Oy. Airball. Koloko gets it. Little ugly hook shot, but it looks beautiful in the box score. Lakers up 13. Skip pass. Corner. Entry pass. Good job by Gabe. Knocks it out of bounds. Lakers up 13. Oh, boy. Yeah, can't face guard Wemby because he's just could basically dunk from standing. All right. Braun off the ball screen over to Rui. Hands off to Gabe. Thinks about it. Shot fake. They switch it back up top to Braun. Looking for Rui in the post on CP3. Faces up. 5 on the shot clock. Got to go quick. D'Lo catches it. Swishes it. Let's go, D'Lo. Good to see you, sir. 14-point game. Out of bounds. D'Lo playing some good ball pressure too. Hell of a shift. Look at Wemby. That is crazy. Braun lobs it up. Oh, smart play by Koloko to not try and finish that. Just caught it. Back out to Gabe. Around the screen. Into the pocket. Koloko lays it up. Can't get it to go. Good contest by Collins. Gonna run the floor. CP3 with it. Gets it middle. Tripped him up. Happy for you, Mr. Blue. If you're still here with us. Now you've been jonesing for some D'Lo positivity. 14 on 7 shots. I'm like a kindergarten teacher. Mr. Film Room. I've really loved the defense so far tonight. I think Lakers have been engaged in their switches. They've helped each other out. They've fronted the post a bit. Ball pressure has been fairly good. I thought that the group that followed, so around AD, the smaller group played some of the better perimeter defense that we've seen in the last few games. And then, yeah, D'Lo's been good. Has forced some turnovers there on the sideline. Yeah, really good defensive minutes from this team. Yeah, Renz, this is all somewhat of a chicken or the egg battle or type of thing because there's a level of engagement there too that yeah, you don't play defense this well if you're not as engaged as they are, and it's just so starkly different from other stretches. That said, this is the first half. This is not where the Lakers have been especially bad in the previous couple of games. So let's see how they come out of that third quarter. But good to see the lineup change to kind of having each lineup has looked comfortable at the very least. They have an identity. Their things are flowing a lot more smoothly, I think. So we'll see if they can persist with that. But I do put a lot of stock in kind of that. What does the first time you see it look like? How well do they naturally jive with each other? And I think it's looked good so far. That's what I'm here for, Echo. Happy to help with your future anxiety. That's a good call out too, Chenny, where it's like when we're good on offense, we got a little more juice for the defensive end. Yeah, I think Dalton energizes the team with his offense, and like we overall play better defensively just because the whole team's got a little more. But yeah, back at it. Lakers up 14. CP3 at the elbow and triple threat over Gabe knocks it down. Right. 12-point game. Split cut over to LeBron. Castle cuts off the drive, flows into a ball screen. LeBron with pace drops it off, throws it at AD's feet, out of bounds. Several of LeBron's turnovers lately are coming from him not looking for his own shot at all. And there are plays where he's the open guy, but he's not seeing it. Oh, LeBron caught napping. Open three for CP3. Does not get the roll. Tapped out. Come on, Rui. Gets there eventually. Lead ahead to Braun. Gonna be on the floor, I think. It's funny. Someone else was telling me today they're seeing some Le Westbrook from LeBron. I don't go that far. Dalton back in and Austin. So Austin, Dalton, AD, Rui, and Gabe. Dalton at the free throw line. Good contest. Gabe can't come up with it. Going the other way. Nice rim run. AD gets beat down court. 10-point game. Yeah, good timeout right there. So yeah, D'Lo up to 14 on 6-7 from the field. Dalton still at 10. Spurs shooting just 44% from the field. 4 of 11 from 3 with what's that? 8 turnovers. Good to see. 8 turnovers for them, 6 turnovers for the Lakers. Only 3 trips to the free throw line for the Lakers so far. 7 for San Antonio. Yeah, Goody. Lots of turnovers from Braun lately. It's been like I said, big part of that is him not looking for his own. And he's turning every time he turns the corner on a ball screen, he is doing it very slowly. Like not just from he's gotten older, he's slower, but no, it's like very deliberate pace. And he's not, yeah, like I said, not looking for a shot, which is why he only has 2 points. See around the league, couple finals. Clippers beat the Wizards. Orlando put up 133 on the Bulls. A lot of teams putting up crazy numbers on Chicago. Got the Kings up 12 on Minnesota at halftime in Minnesota. Very not very encouraging start for the Wolves to begin this year. That cat trade, like they were playing big lineups and the 2 big lineups, which are great, but part of the reason that it's able to work is when you have a great shooter as one of those bigs. They can kind of cancel out the spacing issues that you might have. And in the absence of that, going to Julius, yeah, I don't know. And then DiVincenzo's having a way different year than he had in New York last year, and there's already rumors of him getting moved. So that's true. Knicks aren't exactly a picture of a great basketball either. All right, into AD, 5:35 left, facing up on Collins. Back up, drive kick, good pass, AD. Rui open, swishes it. You get Rui open shots, he's going to knock him down. You get Dalton open shots, he's going to knock him down. AD taking a little more time, looking to pass a little bit more than score, I think will open up a lot for others. Got Vassell off of the curl, misses back rim, AD with the rebound. Over to Dalton, Lakers up 13, 5:11 left. Top to AD, back to Austin. Good reject. It's around into the pocket. Nice pass. Shot fake. Good shot fake, Rui. Oh, I wanted that and one for him. He hasn't shot faked around the rim nearly enough, which is why everyone's stuffing him at the rim. But gonna go to the line either way. Great cut right there. Good to see him get that baseline cut. It's been a minute, hasn't it? Yeah, Keezy. AD looking to pass and to create for others. That's one way that they can really open up some opportunities. And that's the thing from LeBron and AD. There's a certain amount of shot creation necessary from them where I love AD's ability to finish and that he's averaging 30 a game and all of that. But It might be better if he's at 25, 26 a game, but has a little bit more of this I'm going to catch and survey look. I think it can have a knockoff effect on the guys around him as Rui knocks down both free throws. Lakers are up 15. Gabe, some light pressure on Jones in the backcourt over to Vassell. Lakers switch that, got AD out on him. So they're going to try to beat him in the post. Good front by Austin. Back over to Vassell. 5 on the shot clock. Oh, into Johnson. Got over Rui or over Dalton, but lips in and out. AD with another rebound. Austin. Crossover. Racks it. Back up top. AD shot fake. Dancing with it. Nothing doing. Over to Dalton. Good ball denial. Pressure in the Lakers. Shot clock issues. Sidestep. Dalton. 3. Misses long. Good corner crash. Rui can't get it, though. Champagny comes up with it. Nice rebound. Good defense on that possession by the Spurs. Blew up that play. Deep 3. Misses it. Oh, he got the roll. Are you kidding me? Come on. 12-point game. Nice play, Austin. Misses the floater a little bit short, going the other way. Made a great move, but alligator armed it. Champagny shot fake, rip through off to Collins on the rim run. 10-point game. Step up screen from Gabe, misses contact. AD goes behind the back. Little midi, misses that jumper. Kind of couple bad offensive possessions in a row, or at least 2 out of the last 3. 10-point game. Gets middle, spins back, goes over the top of Dalton. AD with another rebound. Got to be in double figures by now. Dalton with it. 3:16 left. AD fighting for post position. Going to get a foul on the ball pressure from Vassell. Good call out. Yeah, there isn't really a point guard on the floor. Austin's the closest to that. What a garbage bounce that was. Yes, it has, Goat. Entry pass into AD, 12 on the shot clock. Going to clear out a side. These have been so-so. Cutter, Austin lays it up and in. Austin stuck behind. AD in passer mode this quarter. Really getting the Lakers some good looks. Right. Champagny with the spot up 3. Good closeout by Braun. Dalton clears the rebound. Oh, Dalton way ahead. Throws it out of bounds just like Max did to the same spot. Come on, guys. All right. Lakers up 12 with 2:45 left. See if they can close out a solid half for them, especially on the defensive end. Right off of the curl there. Vassell steps through. Good defense by Rui. Good stuff, Rui. LeBron with it. 2:28 left. Cutter. LeBron throws it away again. Totally telegraphed that pass. And this is a team that's struggling to score, giving them free points. LeBron's killing me right now. Up ahead. Lakers get free points the other way. Rui tumbles to the ground. Back up 12. .202 left. Vassell with it, guarded by Rui. Lakers switching has been phenomenal. Said before the game I didn't think they should. Nope, it's been great. Long rebound, get that, Rui, and he does. Over to Austin. Advanced pass. Just what are y'all doing? 140 left, corner 3. Misses it short. Get that rebound, Braun. Going the other way. Lakers have numbers. Braun out of the backcourt. Lefty lays it up and in. 14-point lead. .120 left. Dalton matched up with Jones. Over to Champagny, guarded by LeBron. Been a good defensive half from Braun. AD matched up with Wemby. Drive, kick. Dalton slides his feet. Cutter for Vassell. Dalton's there. Late whistle, but probably the correct one. Just put 2 feet in the ground, go straight up, make him finish around you. Oh, you like that one, Keezy? I didn't see who missed the rotation on that one. That is a good question, Lev. The Is Wemby a good offensive player? I think he is to a degree. I think there is some part of his game that's a novelty. That's like, oh, look at the 7'4", 7'5" guy can do that he's okay at, but it's not, you know, super high end. I think though that when you have I think he's a very good offensive player. When you combine that with a great defensive player, obviously you've got an incredible player overall. But I do see kind of some of where that question comes from. LeBron almost throws it away again, but gets it back into the pocket to AD, throws that away. Bron needs to wake up, man. Little bump by CP3. Oh, we got some words exchanged. D'Lo and CP3. Wow. What was that about? It's going to be a flagrant. Or is he just sending him to the line? All right. Just regular free throw. Good old school basketball right there. Little shoulder check. And then, yeah, what's up? Like, why did D'Lo? Oh, it's for the elbow right there. We have blood. They 10 to AD. That was a game. I remember Nipsey Hussle in that in the front row too, if I remember correctly. I was at that game as a media member. And yeah, that was a wild scene. Oh yeah, Nipsey was ready to go. He was like, Let's do this." All right, we're back at it. Little stack pick and roll. Bron comes off of it. You switch it over the top. Bad miss. 10-point game. Outlet to Champagny. Lays it up. Follows it up by Vassell. Damn, bad end to this. We need more from LeBron. 8-point game. Basically, 2-second difference. Lakers should hold for the last shot. Goes behind his back, racks it, gets through his chest, shot fake, goes over Wemby, misses it, tips it, keep it here. Lakers have 1.9 left. It's on ball LeBron looking rough tonight. Should put Dalton in for this 1.9. LeBron looking for someone to throw it into. For Austin, corner three. Oh, let's go! Let's go, Austin. Big shot. Big shot. Lakers have run that baseline out of bounds play really well. where you have the back screener, the shooter shit set 2 back screens and get the corner 3, just over Wemby. That was cool. That was an awesome replay. All right, Lakers up 11 at half, really good half with LeBron 2 of 9 from the field, 4 points, 5 turnovers. AD with 6 first half assists. I thought that his like AD's got the downhill part and he's been drawing a secondary defender a ton. He just tries to plow through everybody when he looks to attack. There are a couple of plays where he just surveyed and was like, "Oh, I'll just dish it out to you." And again, that's the working the sequence a little bit more. It's like, great, you got the pressure on the rim, you succeeded, but you also drew a second defender. Got somebody's going to end up open. And I loved with the starting group, especially there were Dalton got a couple like swing type of threes that came from just someone breaking down the defense and then getting into the wheel, into the sequence. And so AD has the on ball ability and just the gravity and pressure on the rim to start that. But on so many plays, he's been just shooting. Really cool to see his passing in this first half and hopefully something to build off of. Yeah, Braun with 5 of the 10 turnovers. Welcome, Jay Mills. Good to see you. Yeah, good stuff by D'Lo. Oh, 0 turnovers for AD as well. Good call out, Keezy. All right. D'Lo leading the way with 14 for the Lakers. Yeah, just 7 points for AD, but I thought was a fantastic half from him. Yeah, only 11 combined from LeBron and AD. Just 6 shot attempts for AD. A superb defensive first half, right? For a team that just went to an offense only starting lineup, or at least with an offensive tilt. And nobody amongst the starters for the Spurs is in double figures. Vassell got to 12 off of the bench, hit 4 of his 8 shots in 11 minutes and 33 seconds off of the bench, but got Wemby with 7, Barnes with 8, Champagny with 7, Stephon Castle just 1 point on 0-4 from the field, only 4 points from CP3, Keldon Johnson just 2. So yeah, anytime you can hold the other guy under 50 in a half, you're on your way to a victory this day and age. Yeah, Goody, just 4 points for LeBron. It's the he's been the missing party. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, 25-15 on the boards. Yes, Gadalock. San Antonio's offense is not very good, and Lakers are, you know, taking advantage of that. It's a big downgrade from Phoenix and Denver offensively to who the Lakers are playing tonight. But the Lakers are playing with the appropriate level of, uh, you know, it, especially outside of, and even LeBron's like, we're watching him go coast to coast here on a layup. I thought LeBron defended really well. My complaints about LeBron are really the turnovers and just the passing and not looking for his own shot more than anything. Yep, Spurs are a good defensive team. 58-point half, 51% from the field, winning the offensive rebounding battle. Lakers with 12 second chance points, only 2 for the Spurs. So speaks to that point about up 25-15 on the boards. I think Dalton is going to be an important first shift scorer for the Lakers. I think that what we saw in that first half is going to be if as he hopefully he stays in the starting lineup, that won't be an anomaly. Him to have a 8-point shift, a 10-point, 12-point shift. Um, 'Cause I really think he can get the team out of the gates a little bit better. We are entering another dreaded third quarter, right? That Lakers have been fine in these first halves, and then really falling off in the second half. So we'll see if they're able to keep it up. But defensively, I think they're on the right track. We'll see how San Antonio adjusts to what they're doing. But really, on the offensive end, more than anything, if Lakers are able to keep it up, I think that AD as a hub and as a passing hub, Lakers should explore more of that in the second half. Ooh, odds Dalton makes an all-star game in his career. I'm gonna put it at about 35%, which is high, right? That's high for any player, especially non-lottery pick. So if I had to say yes or no, I would go toward no, but I think he's got a good chance. Ren's asking, what's the reason for the bad third quarters? I had too many other things with taking care of my mom today to be able to get a video out, but I spent all day today watching the last three quarters because even against Orlando, Lakers were bad on offense. They scored 21 points. Remember, they were really flummoxed for like 7 minutes of that quarter by a zone. And I also watched the Denver and Phoenix third quarters, and some of it is mental, but I think that there's a temptation to be like, just write everything off as spirit and energy, effort, things like that. But there were a lot of just plain basketball reasons behind why things go a certain way. There's a big jump shot shooting differential between Booker was hitting some tough, tough shots. AD and Austin are not the best jump shooters for their position. And so they're going to have stretches where like you give Booker 100 jump shots and AD and Austin 100 jump shots and Booker's going to make more of them. The passing from LeBron has been a consistent thing as we've said. Uh, but defensively too, there were 3 straight plays where you leave Rui alone to guard Nurkic in the post. Cam was on the third one, and nobody comes over to help. And it's like, yeah, of course it's going to work out that way where he gets a layup. He's got 40 pounds on Rui. Every time that you switch and you get D'Lo in space guarding Devin Booker, somebody's going to get an open shot. If you've got D'Lo or really most of our guards guarding guys in open space, they're going to get an open shot. If you put Max on Booker or Beal, they're going to put their shoulder or forearm into his chest and create space. That's just what's going to happen. There was a play in the third quarter against Phoenix where they've been leaving Nurkic open on pick and pop threes all 3 games that they've played against them, and Nurkic finally hit that shot. And so, yeah, it was there is a certain degree of mental, but there's a certain amount of execution as well, where I thought Lakers were over penetrating a ton. Um, but yeah, in that Phoenix game especially, it was like all of the bad stuff about us showed up at once, and they hit jump shots as they do, and that was that. Good to see you, Regina. Yeah, it was a good, encouraging first half, especially on the defensive end. Lakers defended very well. They switched well. They rebounded especially well, 10 rebound advantage, 25-15 on the boards. AD was had 6 assists in the first half and was really looking to be more of a passer than a scorer, and it opened things up. Dalton started for Cam, so that was the big change, and that starting group played well. Dalton had a quick 8-10 points out of the gate. So yeah, encouraging half, but the third quarter will tell us a lot. Totally, Jay Mills. That it can get away from you quickly, especially in the era of 3-point shooting and all of that. Where and then because I had people texting me, oh, like Lakers, they've really lost their spirit, and LeBron's yelling at everyone and finger pointing and all of that. And I'm like, yeah, but when rewatching those games where they really started to lose their spirit was when they went down 14, 16 points, and that's not uncommon or something that's necessarily indicative of something broader. It's just they were losing possession after possession in ways that I thought they were playing hard on those possessions. They just, weren't hitting shots and weren't executing. Gaudelak, I totally agree that the Denver game was more of a coaching, like more of a losing in the same way over and over again type of thing. The only thing really from a coaching standpoint in the Phoenix game that pissed me off was the Nurkic post ups just getting one-on-ones over and over again. But yeah, the Denver game, I thought that and the Detroit game were the two worst game plans of the season. Curious what we see from LeBron in this half. Do I like sparkling water? It's okay. I try to drink regular water when doing these. In fact, thank you for reminding me. I'm going to get my refill. A recent convert to the bubbles. Nice. Yeah, we're going into the old veteran ice maker. I muted as to spare you all of the. I was mad the other night. I didn't even bother muting. No food rituals. No. I see that. I see that. That ice maker is a. There's several characters around this house. I'm looking at one of them. Little Boba, not liking my broadcast voice. I actually realized that it's what it is. Why he doesn't like being out here is because like all yell or hits a big three and let's go, and it freaks him out. He's like a little scared Chihuahua type of dog, and he's used to me being like pretty chill all the time, and then me watching the game just screaming out of nowhere. This is his first season. We only got him a few months ago, so these are his first basketball games. So I turn into this other person that just screams out of nowhere and scares the crap out of him. Heck yeah, look at that rebounding. Yep. Yeah, Renz, I do have a dog named Boba. That was his name when we got him. I didn't pick him, but he ended up picking me. But yeah, his name's Boba. Jim Mills, I'm half Puerto Rican, half white. Mildly spicy, just a little spice. All right. Dreaded third quarter. Lonzo back. Let's go. Good to see. Yeah, I like boba. I like boba the drink as we're back at it. Lakers switching that, looking for Wemby in the post on Dalton. Wheels around, digs it out. Good job, Dalton. That's exactly what I was talking about on the pod. You cannot let that pass get through. Get the deflection. Dalton does that. 11:40 left. LeBron looking for it in the post. Let's see if he has more going there than he has on off of ball screens. Skip, Dalton, swing. Rui thinks about it. I should have swung it immediately to Dalton. Gonna try and back up CP3. Bumps him. Gonna get a foul. Yeah, me and Jovan have laughed about that in the past. We're just like two random Puerto Ricans out here in LA. All right, over to Austin. Corner, LeBron for three. In and out. Wemby with it over to CP3. 11:15 left. Brings it up court. Up top, trailer three. Wemby misses short. Dalton with the elbow rebound. Been good on those. Back to Austin. Hands off to LeBron. Get a screen from AD. Back screen. Let's get downhill, Bron. There you go. So that was a stack pick and roll. Lakers have started doing more of this where they run stacks, but not from the top of the key. They kind of tilt it. That's cool. I haven't seen a ton of that. Let's see how it works out. Got a layup on that one. Wemby with the ball at the top of the key. Lakers up 13, 10:42 left. Castle whips it over to CP3, back up top to Castle, guarded by AD. Racks it, trips, going to get a foul. AD goes flying into the baseline. Oh, yeah. Austin got him right on the foot right there. Going to have two free throws for Castle. He didn't just trip. Austin's foot got him. The way I tell Castle and Vassell apart from the broadcast angle is their number. Because, yeah, it's tough. But one being two digit and the other one not makes it easier. Austin over to LeBron. Another stack pick and roll. Over. Let's go to AD. Gets the dunk. Thought he was going to lob it up high, and AD did too. He fired it in there, and AD caught it. Was kind of stunned for a second, but still got the dunk. Lakers up 13. That's two straight stack ball screens they score off of. Let's see if they stay after it. Dalton switches on to Barnes. LeBron switches on to Wemby. Swing. CP3, good job by Rui. Stays in front, steps back for the three, closes out, swings it to the corner. Champagny, good rebound by Braun. Gets it out. Nice outlet over to Dalton on the left wing. Can I pull up? Nope. LeBron, does he want it? Nope. Wemby steps out. Over to Rui. He's alone. Take that. Oh, misses short. Had a good look there. Lakers back on defense. CP3 with it, guarded by Austin. Going to get a screen from Wemby. Takes that three. Misses short. Dalton with the rebound. Helping out on the boards. Braun with it. Guarded by Barnes. Clearing out a side. Going to dribble into a post up. Yep. Goes middle. Gets a step. Gets it swatted away. Good defense. Rui with a take foul. Probably going to call that, right? Yeah. LeBron fell hard there. I think he's all right. CP3 takes the free throw for the take foul. Makes it. You all right, Bron? Grimacing, but he's going to stay in the game. 9:13 left. CP3 with it, guarded by Rui. Over to Castle, takes the three over LeBron and hits it. Bron didn't step out, cut down to a 9-point lead. 9 minutes left. Austin with it. Flips it back. Austin going to take a quick three. I don't love it like that shot at all. CP3 going the other way. Skips over to Castle. Austin chases him off. Rui rotates out to Wemby for three. Swish. Lakers need a timeout. 62-56 as Spurs go on a little run. Lakers offense wastes too many possessions. Really remarkable how we can't get Dalton a shot, right? Yeah, Reed, the your turn, my turn. And again, we're last several nights, Lakers have been very ball screen heavy. And that's part of when Dalton, I think, gets frozen out, is when they're not running quite as much action for him. Although, they got threes on driving kicks in the first half, but yeah, we should be looking for him. Exactly, Gaudelak, about the tunnel vision with one action. That's exactly what I've been talking about. Jay Fuji, interesting question on YouTube. Asks, when you look back on the 2020 team, there was virtually no offense outside of LeBron and AD. What do you think the right moves should have been, not knowing AR would fall into their laps? So I think they needed one guard that was a little bit more offensively tinged, and then basically keep the same idea around that, where you've got good size and defenders and all of that, but you've got one guy that can score in the starting lineup at a little bit of a higher clip. AD shaking his head as we come back. LeBron with 6 points on 3 of 12 from the field. AD with 9 on 4 of 7. All right, we're back at it. Dalton over to Austin. 8:28 left. Another stack pick and roll. Out top, Dalton by himself for three. Short, way short. Love that they ran that play for him, though. Let's keep getting him that shot. Lakers up 6, though. Phoenix Spurs on a little push. Rui guarding CP3. Wemby slips it. Pick and pop 3. Takes it, misses that. That's a bad shot. LeBron gets beat on the rebound, though. Middle to Wemby, rips through, takes a shot over the top. Was twisting and missed it. AD clears the rebound going the other way. Bron with it. Screen for Dalton. Hands it back to Bron. Comes off of the screen. Slowly going to look to back CP3 down. Help. Skips over to Rui. Nice read. 3. Swish. Great pass. Saw Barnes had cheated off of Rui. LeBron sniffed it out. Skip pass. Back up 9. LeBron dribbling himself into post-up actions a little bit more. That's too easy. AD slumps his shoulders as he shows up high and nobody helps behind him. Drag screen. Austin rejects it, gets into the paint, throws it off of Wemby. He heard footsteps there. He usually takes that shot. 3-on-1 going the other way. CP3 for three, misses it long. Austin can't tap the rebound. Barnes going to get a wing three. Dalton closes out, knocks it down. Lead down to 4. Walking up court, throws the ball away almost. They knock it out of bounds. Going to get a sub, going to get Max into the game. Yeah, going to have Max for Rui. Max with it, comes off the screen, fades away, got hit, going to go to the line. So Gadlock, I agree that Wemby blocks that. I would say though that Austin needs to incorporate the old Steve Nash dribble through, because there are going to be some times where he drives into the paint and the shot isn't available, the dump off is too congested, and just keep the play alive. But he can kind of get amongst the trees and tries to make a hero pass out of it. That's where a lot of his turnovers come from. And part of the reason why you want to make that decision to pass it off earlier. Like if you get past that free throw line, you got to go up with the intention of scoring first and then dump it off if they react. All right, going the other way, Lakers up 6:28 left. Entry pass, got to help Wemby here. So that kills me. LeBron standing there watching. Got Austin switched on to Wemby. Just Lakers back up just 4. Over to Austin. Gonna get a ball screen from AD. Dalton could close out. Entry pass to AD. 6 on the shot clock, matched up with Wemby. Got to go quick. Gonna get fouled. Nice. Bailed out of possession there. That's just like a lollipop pass. And AD knocks down the first free throw. Got Cam in for Braun now. AD with the second free throw. Gets it to go. Good late game for him at the line. All right. Castle tries to reject the screen, but Austin cuts it off. Lakers switch that. All right. Good job by Dalton working to get in front of the post. JJ clapping on the effort there. Going to have D'Lo coming in for Austin. See if he can pick back where he left off. Lakers up 6. D'Lo with it. Over to AD. Hands off to Dalton around the screen. Curls. Pulls up. Take the floater. Nice shot. Love that he's got that look. That little jump stop floater off of 2 feet. Back up 8. Good pass. Good hands, Dalton. Really good work. Ahead. Nice outlet. Good work, Dalton. Lakers back up 10. Good work, kid. Love seeing a new career start. Look at Dalton with the goggles. That was a cool pass. He didn't see him initially and was like, oh, wait. Listen, every time Dalton every time Dalton passes the ball, he should do the goggles. That man was born to shoot the basketball. Sanjay, good to see you. All right. It's back up 10. Got Brooklyn up 1 on Phoenix in Phoenix. Speaking of back-to-backs, going into almost halftime. Nuggets up 10 on Utah at halftime in Utah. We got OKC and Golden State about to start up. That should be a great game. Houston closed out Philly in overtime, 122 to 115. Indiana got a win over Portland. Cleveland lost their second game of the year to Atlanta, 135 to 124. Miami got a 4-point win, defensive struggle, 98-94 over Charlotte. And yeah, Dallas got a blowout win over the Knicks, 129-114, in a game that I think that was more like the score is closer than it looked. Then yeah, the Raptors all over the Pelicans, who are still without a bunch of players. Minnesota up 8 on Sacramento now. Sacramento is starting to circle the drain a little bit. Renz, am I a believer in Cleveland, Houston, or the Warriors? I am a believer in the Warriors. I am not a believer really in the other two. I think Cleveland needs to make a move. But even then with the Warriors, I'd be surprised beyond a certain point. So mostly no. Back at it, Lakers up 10. Vassell skips it over to Johnson. AD tried to get out of the way on that, but going to call a foul on that. You have Johnson going to the line, shooting 2. It's the first one to go. So in the late game for the Lakers, we got D'Lo, Max, Dalton, AD, and who's the fifth here? Cam, good looking out. Thank you. All right, 8-point game. D'Lo with it near half court. Cross screen for Max. Step up into a stack. D'Lo gets downhill, lays it up, misses long. AD forces it over the front of the rim on the tap in. Nice play. Lakers back up 10. Collins with it up top. Wemby out of the game. Hands it off to Vassell. Back out to Castle. Castle crossing over on D'Lo. D'Lo stays in front. AD swipes it. Nothing doing. Vassell dancing with AD. AD looking frisky, though, on the perimeter. 3 ball. Nice shot. Damn. Yeah. Dalton ball watching a little bit. Barnes relocated. Got the 3. Same play as last time. Into that stack pick and roll. They switch it. AD got kind of stood up on that. Corner 3, Max racket. Nice pass, Max. Let's go, Max. And 1. Come on now. Get up, AD. You got numbers because AD's on the ground. 5 on 4. Going the other way. Wing 3. Misses it. Dalton clears the rebound. Going the other way. Dalton keeps it. Looking for AD over to D'Lo. Lakers up 9. 3:44 left. D'Lo off the screen. Back up top. Got AD wide open. Gets his feet underneath him. A little too much time. Misses short. Yeah. As soon as you see a shooter start like kind of tapping one foot, they don't have their feet under them. Back out. Three ball. Misses long. Goes right to Collins. Tough. Johnson for three. He misses long. Don't get beat to that. AD clears it. Over to D'Lo. They're crashing boards, so it leads to transition opportunities. Dalton thinks about it. They pick him up. They swipe at it. The ball knocked away. Gonna keep it here. Good read, Max. Really good read. Right. D'Lo with it. Gets screened from AD. Out to Dalton. Takes a three. It's contested. It doesn't matter, though. Let's go. Lakers back up 12. That kid can shoot. Collins. Max switched on to him. They back cut that. Vassell, nice shot. Settled into the kind of hole in the zone right there, and Lakers up 10. They are back cutting us a lot tonight. It's because we're playing a lot more ball denial. Back to this stack pick and roll, which Lakers have been eating on. AD gets a layup. Gets fouled again, but they don't call it, and is still behind the play, so it's a 5-on-4. They get an open three again as a result of that. Run, fool. Nice pass, D'Lo. Let's go. Max with the dunk over the top. Vassell goes sprawling along the baseline. Two-hand jam. Let's go. Jones over to Johnson. No travel. Right at Max's chest. Yeah, they did call it. Thank you. Can get Wemby back in. All right. Nice back cut by Dalton to at least free things up. Go into the stack. Good back screen. Freeze him up. Good way to get yourself open. Set a good screen. Oh, but he misses the shot. Got to get back. They don't give up that outlet. Lakers up 11 on 150 left. Crossover. Nice move by Johnson. Lays it up, but misses. Didn't have his feet under him. D'Lo looking ahead. Over to Max. Going to take the trailer. Three. Knocks it down. Let's go, Max. 14-point game. Dalton and Max really shining through in this little part of the game right here. Pushes back up ahead. Ball now from Dalton on Wemby. They switch that. AD back on him. Over on the elbow. 8 on the shot clock. Faces up. Hands it off to Vassell. Cam chases him. Cam, let's go, Cam. Peel that off. Smart play to not save it back in bounds. Can have 2.5 on the shot clock if they don't say that he had possession. Great read on that break by D'Lo. Like he cycled through. I think Max was like the third option, but you saw him look ahead. Like no, Cam to my left. Look elsewhere. So we get subs here. Dalton out of the game and Braun back in. Yeah, Dr. Ocular, D'Lo's pace has been so good tonight. Cutter, come on, Max. Oh, nice go. Let's go. Blocked it. Got beat on the cut and recovered like crazy. LeBron almost gets it swiped away. Max driving, lays it up, lays it in. Monster shift for Max Christie. Puts the Lakers up 16-1. Let's go. And one. That's right. Really good to see him being decisive and aggressive. 17-point game. Good stuff, Lakers. Stay at it. All right. Wemby going to take the three, coming out of the corner, barely grazes the front of the rim. Max knocks the ball over to LeBron, comes out of the backcourt, guarded by Vassell, dribbles himself into a post up, goes quickly, lays it up, lays it in. Good move, Bron. 19-point game, 42 seconds left. We have ourselves a good third quarter. Crosses back over. Wemby reverse dunk. That's on AD. Says that's my bad. We know. Enough time for a 2-for-1. Nope. D'Lo peels back. D'Lo takes a three. Oh, almost got it to go. That was an unusual three for him. All right. D'Lo battling Wemby for position. Going to take a foul. Smart foul right there because the Spurs were not in the bonus. It's going to be side out with 5.4 seconds left. Yeah, great move by Braun on Vassell there. What happened here? Counterlock. All right, inbound pass. Looks to Racket, drives on Max, stumbling the whole way. Gonna get a putback. All right, well, 15-point lead. They lose 4 points off the lead to end there, but between Max and Dalton, I thought in that stretch, but yeah, great shift from Max right there. Really helped put the Lakers ahead. One thing too, in that quarter, one of the adjustments was LeBron was less of the on-ball pick and roll guy when they went to their stacks. They went to D'Lo a little more in the middle of that quarter when the offense really started to sort of loosen up a little bit. And so as Braun, they found a set that worked, and really the stacks, even that was one thing too. Renz, you had asked earlier about what I saw throughout the third quarters and whatnot. One thing I like about watching tape is in a game where you didn't play particularly well, what did you do well? Because there's always a few things. And then vice versa, in a game that you won, what are things that you didn't do well at all? And one thing that really stood out on tape, even amongst all of the ugliness of those third quarters, the stacked ball screens were consistently good. They were consistently generating good looks, even amongst otherwise awful basketball. So that's part of the season is figuring out what works with what personnel in what order. So with those stacks, you've got three different positions as the main guys on that. And it could be the way you look out of it, the way that what you can run out of it is going to vary depending on who's in which spot. And so just going through the reps of like, okay, we're going to have Dalton as the back screener here and he'll pop up to the top of the key. We'll have, this guy, D'Lo is the on-ball guy. Sometimes we'll have LeBron as the on-ball guy. There's different looks you can get out of it. So that's sort of what these games are for, is figuring out what sets work for which lineups. Yes, he did, Reed, and D'Lo ran it very well. Let's see here. AD up to 19, 13, and 7. Yeah, Braun with the Draymond stat line, 8, 8, and 6. Dalton has 15 and 5 with 2 steals, plus 8 on the night. Lots of high plus minuses off of the bench between Cam, D'Lo, and Max. We're back at it. In the game for the Lakers, we've got LeBron, D'Lo, Austin, Cam, and Max. Small group, no 5 on the floor. LeBron backing down on CP3, dumps it off to Cam, drops it, fumbled out of bounds. Dangerous minutes here going bigless. They have a lot of sets that take a minute to develop. CP3 with it over to Wemby. Max switches out on him, cuts him off. Castle guarded by Cam. Nice skip over the top to Barnes. Good closeout by D'Lo. Attacks the closeout. Slows down. Max. Good rebound by LeBron. Did he get it? Going the other way. Ah, keep it here. LeBron swooped in for that, but LeBron's like, damn, Max, you got to grab that. Ah, Champagne on the baseline, whips it over. Dig that out. God damn, guys, get a loose ball. What do I think the logic of the no big look is? I don't know. I don't like it. LeBron with the top of the key. Did at the top of the key. Real stagnant possessions here. 3 from D'Lo. Nice. Beating a switching group when at the moment of switch is an opportunity to get a shot up because your defender's usually a little bit sagged off of you. They get that on the short roll. Champagne goes through Austin's chest. Easy money. So yeah, the Lakers are putting 2 on the ball with a small group in there. That's not gonna work out very well. D'Lo try to get it again. Nothing doing. 14-point game. CP3 out of the backcourt. 10-12 left, guarded by Max. Into the pocket. They get a shot at the rim again, but nothing doing. Barnes flubs it out of bounds. Lakers get a little lucky. I agree that Cam does not fit this type of lineup in part because, yeah, there you go. And Cam goes out for Rui. So Lakers stay small, but this is at least a more, this is an offensive lineup, at least. The better spacing here. Lakers in a horn set, not as many of these recently. LeBron throws the ball to the other team. Over to Castle, skips it. Corner 3, Champagne knocks it down. Timeout for the Lakers. 11-point game, 95-84. Threw the ball right at Wemby's arm. He's had a lot of those where he's just like standing in one spot and trying to whip it to one spot and just like throws it right to a defender. Good. It's good to see LeBron. Good to see Redick irate at that. And there's this thought that nobody can say anything to LeBron ever that I totally disagree with. In the championship year, one of the parts of that year was AD and Avery Bradley and guys like that challenging LeBron, like, be the best you can be. As great as LeBron is, we all need to be coached. We all need to be held accountable. We all need somebody to be like, hey, man, pick it up. Let's go. We need you. And walking around everybody on eggshells, like, oh, can't possibly speak up. That's not like, I don't even think that that's what LeBron needs or wants, you know? Um, but it can't be like, just everybody stands around silently and nobody speaks up. Like I hope Redick says something, and tries to motivate LeBron and get him to snap out of it. Cause yeah, there's been a lot of turnovers that are just like, man, what are you looking at? Yeah, I like that, Keezy. Have it be like, what's that, cameo? But for coaches where you just need someone to yell at you, but in a motivating way. Like, you got a big exam coming up or job interview or something. And you need a coach to hype you up, but also tell you to stop being a lazy piece of crap and get off your ass and get to it. There's a business in this. I like it. God damn you. Baseline. Yeah. I hear you, Adam, about the CP3 and Kobe. It's crazy he's still playing. But yeah. All right. Come on, Lakers. Let's get back to it. Hopefully there is a large human being at the 5 when they come back. I thought Koloko played well in the first half too. I don't get it. All right, back at it. We got LeBron, Austin, AD, or sorry, LeBron, Austin, Max, Rui, and D'Lo. So no big out there. D'Lo sets the flare screen, cuts through. LeBron goes middle, racks it, kicks it out to Rui. Doesn't really create a shot though. Has to step back on Wemby, creates space, but nothing doing. LeBron with a great rebound. Rui shot faked. Rui shot faked. Let's go. Gets the dunk. He shot faked twice. Get that. Let's go, Bron. Oh, damn. Going back the other way. Get a bump. Gonna be side out. Yeah. Exactly, SimCity. The 90, the 50-50 balls, we are trash at those. It's all fruit from the same tree. What happened there? I missed it. Gave up a three. Damn. All right, 10-point game. LeBron got hit in the face. He's still trying to collect himself from that. What is going on? Yeah, on this loose ball. Oh yeah, Wemby slapped him like right in the face, and they're not going to call that though. Only 18 on the shot clock, so just a couple seconds to get the ball past half court here. Yeah, 17. That's part of why he doesn't get calls is he doesn't embellish contact. Although I think part of the reason that he doesn't do that is for health reasons is that you can, when you're selling contact and flying all over the place, I think that can take some more hits and more damage physically than he wants to take. 8-second violation from a Lakers team that did not. What are we doing here? Get a do-over? All right, Lakers are going to get sideline out of bounds. So no 8-second violation. 14 on the shot clock. Laker ball up 10. They get a ram screen here. Do a stack. Been really spamming those stacks. Midi, LeBron can't get the put. Oh, Wemby tipped it up and in. I think LeBron's going to get credit for that. Lakers back up 12. CP3, nice crossover, loses Austin. Pull up, misses long. Max secures the rebound over to LeBron. Back to D'Lo, in the middle of the floor. Whips it over to Rui, got a lane, gets middle, dumps it off to LeBron on the cut. Nothing doing. Corner to Max. Give it up, Max. Yep, back up top. Screen from D'Lo. 7 on the shot clock. LeBron, corner, Max, 3. Oh, in and out. Little bit short. 8 minutes left. Lakers up 12. Driving right at Austin. Lays it up and in. Whenever guards get Austin in open space in transition, they're going to go right at his chest. Screen here. They switch that, get the ball to LeBron. Need LeBron to generate some offense. Over to Austin. Tough 3. That's not a good look. Got to get some paint touches. Up top, deep 3 from Wemby. Misses short. Austin with the rebound. Looks to push. 3-on-3. Steps back. Wide open. Let's go. They left him. Lakers back up 13. Yeah, no Gabe this second half either. Going to get AD back in the game. Going the other way. Good job, Max. One thing Max has done well defensively this year is switch on to bigs. Lakers survive the no big minutes. think we were -2 over that 5-minute stretch. Yeah, LeBron keeps the streak alive. Gonna get a Ram screen. Austin screens for AD, and then that goes into a stack. Just spamming this over and over. LeBron dribbles into a post up, lays it up, lays it in. Nice lefty layup. Starting to find some things offensively. Good to see. Lays it up, tapped away. Let's go. Going the other way. LeBron up ahead to Austin. Spurs get back though, back in the paint to LeBron. Takes a little 8-footer, gonna get a timeout. Spurs did not like their transition defense there. Lakers starting to pour it on. 17-point game, high fives all around. Let's go Lakers. I didn't miss what I didn't catch what Braun did to Barnes. Yeah, DSW. So that call out of LeBron, we're running this stack pick and roll pretty much over and over again. And LeBron, rather than like trying to get downhill and always looking to pass, and if you're just looking to pass coming off of screens, they don't work very well. And he's had some turnovers like that. But I also get that he's not in, I'm going to put my foot on the gas and really get downhill and try and dunk on Wemby mode. But the slower way of still getting a quality shot off on a lot of those is to just dribble yourself into a post up from there. So it's kind of a cool twist, right? To go from that ball screen with LeBron as the on ball guard. And then if he doesn't like his passing options, rather than trying to force something, just going to dribble myself into a post up and attack off of that. It's cool to see, and this is part of the what I'm always talking about. Like, there's things to work on. I know it could feel a little bit, this is you always got to fix problems through new players, and I do think the team needs moves, but there's so much stuff like this that it's like, hey, if we do this now, but in this little way, you can make progress. Renz, I have not listened to Kendrick's new album. Get around to it eventually, but yeah. Yeah, good call out, Goat. If he is going to drive from the top, he does have to hit more of the gas than he is. Goody, exactly about Rondo being a call out on somebody who can tell LeBron the truth. That's important on a team. And that's part of the Lakers. They don't have a ton of vets on this roster, right? A lot of guys in their 20s, but there isn't a Rondo, like been there, done that type of vet on the team that can look at LeBron and be like, hey, man, stop being an asshole. Really outside of AD and Redick, but that's important. LeBron needs to be coached and just like every other player. You need me to yell at you to exercise after the game on Goddamio? Nice. Yeah, baseline. Lakers switch that. Austin goes over the top. Wemby gets a couple of tapbacks. Get the putback layup. Yeah, Ren's good call out that Lakers need to not, hopefully LeBron and AD can be bothered to cross half court. Need to be professional over these next 3 minutes. See what they do. Again, another stack behind the back to Dalton. Way too slow to get into this play. They keep doing that where it's like, even if AD gets that post touch, you have 5 seconds left on the shot clock. LeBron looking for someone. D'Lo clear into AD, bobbles it, fades away, gets it blocked from behind. Oh no, his knee. He all right? Yeah. Vassell into the front court. Trailer three. Castle misses long. Come on, AD, wake up, man. Everyone walking. Yeah, D'Lo should have shot that for sure. 5:15 left. Lakers up 13. Dalton off the handoff, or I'm sorry, Austin off the handoff. Nice shot. Little leaner in the paint. Back up 15. AD switched out onto Vassell. 3 for Wemby. Misses short. Dalton been really good on those exact type of rebounds lately. Got to secure the free throw line. LeBron, everybody else walking up court. 4:40 left, dribbling into the post against Vassell. One-footed fadeaway, knocks it down. Let's go, Bron. Lakers well on their way to an impressive road win tonight. Much needed one. Bron gives up the cut. It's going to be a corner three. San Antonio picking up full court a little bit as everyone walks up court. Going to trap D'Lo over to LeBron. Passes to Dalton for the dunk. Let's go. Good look, Bron. Lakers up 112-96. It's Dalton up 2 on the game. Up to 20 again. He's been a consistent 20 in the starting lineup in the few games he's been there. Lakers force a miss, going back the other way. In full control. AD, Bron, corner, Dalton, 3, bucket. Lakers put away the Spurs. Great balance scoring. Really good to see the offense have a night like this. Yeah, Dalton's going to be in the three-point contest at some point. Hopefully this year, but very encouraging first game for this new starting lineup. 20-6 for Dalton. Yep, Dr. Ocular. When Dalton and D'Lo on the court, look up their numbers. Yep, D'Lo really helps the offense, as does Dalton. Adam, it's because he's a rookie who was the 17th pick. I think we are well on our way to drawing up more, but the way they were running the stack ball screen tonight, that's exactly it. Have Dalton as the back screener, popping out into 3-point range. Lakers spammed that and were great with it. Dalton, they ran it without Dalton in the game as well, but yeah, put him in those 3-man actions, not necessarily just as a spot up guy in the corner. You'll get some looks. What do I think of the game against OKC? I am concerned about the game against OKC. I think that they're one of the best speed and swarm teams in the league, and so on against the Lakers team that does not run the floor very well, I worry about that. I do think San Antonio is a better matchup for us than they are, but we shall see. It like if LeBron is playoff mode and foot on the gas type of Bron, I think that we have a level of size that can really give them problems. But this version of LeBron, even with the rally in the second half and whatnot, like I don't think that the Lakers can conjure enough force. I hope so, though. We will see. Then after that, have at Utah, have at the Timberwolves, at Miami, at Hawks. And so road trip, but those 4 games, the Timberwolves should be favored. I mean, maybe the last 3 will all be favored against us, but those are all winnable games. There's not like Minnesota's a 500 team right now. Miami's okay, but same with the Hawks. You should get a couple of wins there. All right. 19-point game. Back at it. 3:25 left. Some subs. Looks like San Antonio is putting in the towel. LeBron saves it. Nice save. Great energy for a game where they got back to the hotel at 4. Back screen from AD. Pop 3. Nope. Nothing doing. San Antonio with the rebound. Pace out of the backcourt. We get the garbage time lineup about to come in for the Lakers. Gonna get a timeout. Get them in. Let's go, Lakers. Good win. Ratstein, I love this call out. D'Lo is so good at off-ball screening when there's a post offense. They should simply do off-ball sets. No need for cutters and no need for cutters as screeners can make cuts. D'Lo's been fantastic at those, and then finding an open spot in the seam off of that. Yeah, Goody, D'Lo, DK, Max. Shout outs to all 3 of those guys for really excellent games tonight. Great to see all 5 in the starting lineup in double figures, 2 more off the bench. You get 7 guys in double figures and no one with more than 20. Dalton leading the way in that respect, 20 and 7 boards. 11 assists for LeBron. Just 1 turnover in that second half for him. 14 boards and 7 assists for AD. I'll have to look, but 7 assists got to be up there amongst the season high for him. All right, back at it. Play out the string. Got Max. Dalton going to take this wing 3. Misses it long. Traore battles for the rebound. Koloko battles, and Lakers come up with it. Lewis with it. Good read. Back out. Max, wide open shot. Gets his legs. Nothing doing. Spurs out of the backcourt. I don't know any of these dudes. I'm sorry. Into the post. Lewis pressuring the ball. Switches over. Bumps him with his chest. Kick out. 3. Misses long. Dalton with his 8th rebound. Under 2 minutes left. Sissoko's out there. Yep. Mike Garcia favorite. Dalton picks up his dribble. Up top to Max. Step up screen from Koloko. They switch that over to Traore. Behind his back. Let's go. Ball fake. A little bit wild. Lays it up and in. Traore is chaos. Sometimes it's good for you. Sometimes it's bad. It's good for them that time. Gets the layup. Lakers up 21. $1:30 left. Garbage time here. Koloko. All right. Good steal by Traore. Knocks it over to Lewis. Sprints the floor. Max. Oh, misses Dalton. That's all right. Keezy, I was looking for AD for his that's who I was referring to. No luck there by Max. Gonna keep it here. Good interior defense. Lakers have an outside chance to maybe not even outside, but they have a shot. Hold them under 100. That's always a big win in this day and age. Spurs coming off the screen. Lewis gets beat. Drive, kick. Good closeout by Max. 5 on the shot clock. Drives left. Brings it back middle. Kick. Sissoko for 3. Misses short. Traore. Koloko taps it out. Spurs get the rebound. Back over to Sissoko. Drive, kick. 3 ball. That's money. Traore with it. Handing it off to Max. Over to Koloko. Looking for Lewis. He cuts through. Dalton cuts through. Koloko face-up jumper. Knocks it down. Let's go. They top-locked both off-ball screeners. Both off-ball screeners cut away. That's actually the correct read to take the jumper. Kicks it out. Traore almost gets it, knocks it out of bounds. 9 seconds left. Let's see if the Lakers can hold them under 100. Dalton, good closeout. But gives up the putback. That's going to be your final 119-101. A very good bounce back win for the Lakers on both ends of the floor. Stepped up defensively in that first half, and then in the second half, really spammed that stack ball screen. 7 guys in double figures between 10 and 20. Lakers moved to 11-7, which, all things considered, again, the last 2 have been ugly and certainly signs of what the Lakers need and where they are lacking. But the Lakers have won almost every game that they should win so far this season, which, as they figure some things out, is an important part of an imperfect process. So thank you for joining me on this back-to-back. Everybody have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you celebrate. We will be back here on Friday for the game against OKC. But until then, I'll catch you guys next time.